All right, question.
Yes.
Are we talking just Marvel or are we talking about everything that came out in Comic Con? Because that's a different.
I think just Marvel. Like
Okay.
that's like a 2 hour live feed kind of thing. We're gonna talk about everything. I'm not
All
even gonna
right.
mention DC.
All right.
Our offering was pitiful this
Good.
year.
No one wants to hear about your shit DC.
Hey, I said it. Our offering was pitiful this year. This was a Marvel year. I admit it.
I had
No,
I
I
had
don't think
one
it's-
comment.
I don't think
about
it's
DC.
DC's fault entirely. I think it's just they fucked everything up when
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, how about this? So, folks, for the opening bit, we're just gonna talk real quick about DC because let's be honest, they had nothing much to offer at Comic Con.
I have one comment about DC and I'm
Sure.
yeah. Okay. I am over The Rock. I'm done with The Rock.
Why?
I don't want to hear about The Rock ever again. I am tired of his shtick.
Wait, Chema, who?
Done. Exactly. I'm done. Like it's a joke that went too far and it's not funny anymore.
What do you
Like,
mean? What did The Rock do to make you feel this way?
It's not The Rock's fault. It's just I've had enough. I don't want any more. Like this is what's gonna happen. Okay, so I know Black Adam. I read Black Adam comics. I've read Shazam comics. I know the character. When we saw The Rock show up at the con, and he was in the full costume, and he was just acting like The Rock and doing the eyebrow and doing the thing, I'm like, I'm done. I'm so fucking done. We're gonna see Black Adam, and it's not gonna be Black Adam. It's gonna be It's gonna be Hobbs or Shaw or whichever the fuck he is. I don't even know anymore. And it's just gonna be him spitting one-liners and making references to his former wrestling career and to the fact that he's richer than Vin Diesel, and he doesn't even have the fucking Black Adam ears. I am done with The Rock. Okay, I don't want to know about The Rock. I don't want to see another Rock movie. I don't want to see him in anything. I am tired of giving them people giving him characters just so he can play The Rock playing the character. I'm done with them. I want to see characters. I'm tired of actors.
I think the only thing I could say to that is it doesn't matter what you say about The Rock.
Set it up, knock them down. Thank you so much for that.
Chema, it's not often I can say that you felt very strongly about something, but you had to get some shit off your chest, and I respect.
I felt
you for
the heat.
I know. Shit.
This is CM Punk pipe bomb promo.
I am
It is
done.
Jesus. Okay.
I just saw it and I felt like Batista just yelling, "Give me what I want! Give me what I want!" And then seeing The Rock and being like, "That's not what I want." That's I don't care. Jesus. And then he walked out like, "Everyone who's here is gonna have a free ticket to the movie." Good. Then someone will see it.
All right.
Jesus.
God.
All right, dude.
All right.
Why is he living in your head rent free?
I don't know. I don't want to care. Okay, you know what? I've said it. I said it out loud, and I'm not. Now it's out. Now it's not in my head anymore.
So Wakanda forever, everyone. Wakanda forever, huh?
I thought you were gonna say I feel filthy after saying that.
Nah, I feel cleaner than I've ever felt.
So about
All
Wakanda
right.
forever, guys. That teaser.
Oh my god.
The end of Marvel Phase 4.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
dude, that's a tough.
You want to start with that?
Well, I mean, are we going to go in order of the movies that they announced, or how do y'all want to do this?
I don't know what the order is, so
Let's go from like bigger thing to like smaller thing. I have a list here already, so
Sure.
I have it ordered like that. I mean, the big thing, of course. I mean, we'll get to the Marvel announcements, but when it comes to like actual sustenance stuff, the trailer to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever dropped, and this is the kind of trailer that I like. I don't want to see story. I don't want to see one-liners. I don't want to see snippets. I don't want to see any of that. I just want to see vibes, and I just want to get into the mood to watch the movie. And if they don't release another trailer after this, I am good.
for Black Panther.
For Black Panther. I love this trailer. What do y'all think?
I thought it was an interesting trailer. I mean, they are dealt with the unnerving task of having to replace their starring actor who did the role so well and then somehow fit it into the story. It looks interesting. They did definitely leave a lot to mystery. Um, I don't know about you all. I thought it was hinting at Atlantis.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we have Namor.
Namor.
Played-
Yeah.
Namor
the
played-
Oh, so Namor is confirmed.
Yeah,
He's
he was in the
confirmed,
trailer. Yeah.
and I think he's arguably the villain. I believe.
Oh.
He is played by Tenoch Huerta, who is a fellow Mexican, and he made it. He made it, guys. He made
did-
it.
I
He
did
has
see
to be
a-
the bad guy in a movie.
I no, I saw a picture where it said first Mexican American in a major Marvel role. The first thing you see is his wet back.
Oh no, Ferny, no, why? Why?
No, he that's a meme I saw. I didn't
No,
fucking write it.
I hate to say it, but no, he's right. He's not Mexican American though. He's straight up Mexican, born in Mexico to Mexican parents. So
Oh, okay,
yeah.
so he's from the motherland.
he's from he is straight from the capital. He's from Mexico City.
Damn,
So-
Not like us mixed breeds.
But we're a mixed breed. I don't know about Ferny. I don't know about Chema.
No, I'm born and raised. He was great in Monsters in the Jungle, and he was also really good in the Narcos Mexico, which came out on Netflix.
Mhm.
Not a good show, but he was good in it. So
I've never seen any of the Narcos shows.
it's not good, but like he was good in it. So at least there's that.
I mean, at least he has proven acting capabilities.
Yeah, he's gonna kick it out of the park. Knock it out of the park. I love how the trailer transcended those two songs. It went from that cover of No Woman, No Cry, and then slowly became All Right by Kendrick Lamar. Like that was a great song choice. And just the fact that line, we gonna be all right, we gonna be all right, kept repeating over and over. That was a great way to keep us in that vibe and also get us ready to possibly cry. So I'm really excited for this.
I think that might be the best use of a song in a trailer in a very long time. Like, wow. Because I mean, you get obviously the subliminal messages. You know, they even reference it at the trailer at one point. You know, my whole family. I'm the queen. You know, most powerful country in the world. My entire family's gone, and they reference Chadwick Boseman's passing, King T'Challa's passing. It's kind of like we're gonna, it's cliche. We're gonna be all right. Like the story will continue.
Yeah,
and
I think the only thing that threw me off was that birthing part in the trailer.
I think that was Namor's birth, though. I think that we're meant to think it's T'Challa, but it's actually Namor.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Continue, Eddie.
Well, no, okay. Let me ask you guys this. This is just a real quick question, because to me, there's no right answer to this. But just a quick question: if you're wearing Kevin Feige's shoes after you're done spending a couple $1 million, would you
make The Rock Black Panther?
Yeah, would you have recast it, or would you have done what they did and just let it pass and then move forward to another Panther?
I think they did right in not recasting him. I think someone else will pick up the Black Panther mantle. I don't think it's gonna be like some other actor's gonna play King T'Challa. I think by the end of the trailer, we see someone in the Black Panther armor. It's either gonna be Shuri or it's gonna be Lupita Nyong'o. It's gonna be one.
I think it's Shuri because she's part of the royal lineage.
Yeah, but Lupita Nyong'o is also
Well, Black Panther isn't necessarily supposed to be royalty. It's just supposed to be the strongest warrior.
It's just supposed to be someone that can beat the person that puts up for the role. I think they're gonna just start fighting to see who's gonna be in charge because
Mm-hmm.
So who's gonna be king? Yeah.
Well, there's always a power vacuum. Whenever a person of power dies, there's a power vacuum. So I got to imagine that's gonna play a part in the story. Namor's like, that kingdom has no leader. It's time to destroy Wakanda, and then fucking Siri's gonna be like, motherfucker, I'm the queen. Let's go.
Yeah. We'll see how they end up doing it. Right now, I'm honestly they showed me the trailer and that was enough for me. That was enough. I don't need to see more. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna be there opening day, so they already have me. They have me already.
I just want to say one thing, Dito. Why do you have to be so crass? You're dropping MFers like they're candy, dude. Why do you have to be so crass?
I'm bored.
You need to relax. No, but I agree with Chema. I'm pretty intrigued. I want to see how they do it. Granted, they could go the Fast and Furious route and bring them back from the dead.
I really hope they don't.
I think they would. I think they know they would face serious backlash if they did. So I'm pretty sure they won't.
Honestly, I kind of saw it. I could right
You know why?
after
Because they're
Chadwick
not
Boseman.
powered by family.
God damn it.
Okay, Ferny, you've had two good things today. I would be so shocked if you can make it a third. Yeah.
Honestly, I would have understood if they had gone either way because he made T'Challa. I'm sorry, Chadwick Boseman made the T'Challa his own role. It's almost like a Heath Ledger level of like, dude, like this actor is this character to a point where recasting may have been or was impossible. Like I wouldn't have blamed them if they had gone either way because it's just a hard choice.
Yeah.
Is the character so important that we need to recast because he has more stories, or is the performance so good that we can't recast? We need to go in a different direction. So I didn't envy them either way, man.
Different direction, yeah.
I thought to myself, like, I don't envy Kevin Feige today. Most days I do, not that day.
Because that's how I feel about the whole Fast and Furious thing about like bringing Paul Walker back. I'm just like, dude, he's fucking gone. Like, let the man be at peace. Like, do you have to fucking bring him back using his brother's body and CGI? Like,
I mean,
just
remember
leave it alone. Just
they did that from scratch. The Uncanny Valley effect, they did that from scratch. And we've advanced, 5 years since that one came out, or 7 years?
Well, thank God it was from scratch.
Huh?
Because imagine them fucking parading around Paul Walker's dead body for reference.
This is exactly what Kevin Feige was thinking when he was talking about everything in the phases for the next 100 years. What would we do with Paul Walker? All right, the other big trailer that came out from Marvel that was released to the public was the She-Hulk Attorney at Law trailer.
I haven't seen it.
I know
yet.
you lost your shit
out there.
I lost my shit just for the last 2 seconds, but I am very excited to see it. Why? Because, some things you might not know about the She-Hulk show. One, it's directed by Jessica Gao, who wrote the really infamous Pickle Rick and Morty episode. So she's going to be in charge of the show.
I've only seen like 2 episodes of Rick and Morty.
That's all you need to know. I love Tatiana Maslany because I love the show where she was the main character, Orphan Black. If you haven't seen that show, it was a show where she played 7 different characters.
Oh shit! I remember that one.
She had to like act with herself, and you couldn't tell that it was the same person just acting with herself. So she was great. I cannot wait to see her as a She-Hulk. I like how they're going through a direction of that's more comedy oriented. She's breaking the fourth wall. She's talking to the camera. They say that it's based a lot on things like Fleabag. So I want to see it. I cannot wait to see it. And then the new trailer came out, and it ended with fucking Daredevil showing up. He's doing his spins, and he's running around, and he's in the suit again. So it's just great to see him just existing again. So can't wait to see that. Ferny, you say you didn't see it. Eddie, did you see the trailer?
Sometimes my dogs break in.
Quick detour. Have you all seen Miss Marvel? I have yet to see a single episode.
I just finished it. I had fun with it.
Is it worth watching?
I did. I had fun with it.
I might check it out. But yes, Eddie, continue on with your She-Hulk take.
I only saw the teaser trailer. I didn't see this trailer.
Oh, you didn't see the Comic-Con one either? Okay.
Not the Comic-Con one, no. I know about it. I knew Daredevil was in the last 2 seconds, and I was like, Charles gonna lose his shit about this.
He literally just spins into screen, and then before we can see his face, the Disney logo, Disney Plus logo shows up.
But it's meant to be more of a comedy, right, than a serious take.
Yeah,
it's not Moon Knight. It's not Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's
supposed to be fun, but I like how in the background things are moving. It's like the whole plot of the show is gonna be since there's so many people with superpowers now, there needs to be a league of lawyers to defend them. So they basically want her to be the face of it. She gets a blood transfusion from her cousin Bruce, and she turns green. So she basically has to juggle being a superhero, a lawyer, and the face of this new front to protect superpowered individuals. So that I feel like that could be fun. There a lot of people with superpowers are existing in this universe. There needs to be some sort of law beyond the Sokovia Accords to keep them hanging around. So those are the two big trailers. If you don't count the little I Am Groot trailer that came out, those little shorts, which looks cute, but nothing else to write home about. The big thing that came out was we got like a confirmation of what that Phase 4 ends with Black Panther and with She-Hulk, and we're gonna get Phase 5 and Phase 6, and from here we got like the full lineup. So in Phase 5 we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania,
which we got a little clip from.
Yeah, there was a little clip that was leaked. We saw Kang played again by Jonathan Majors from the Loki show.
Dude, that was one of the most gangster lines I've ever heard in my life. Like, man, like I automatically got excited for that movie just from that one line. I'm an Avenger, and Kang just says, "An Avenger? Have I killed you before?" Just like, oh, okay, like.
He really does feel like he could be anything and anyone and everywhere, and that is terrifying. And I cannot wait to see it. He's gonna be such a great, like, long villain for this new phase.
We'll see. I think one of the questions on everyone's mind was who's gonna be the big bad of phases, 4, 5, and 6. Who's gonna be the big guy to cause the Avengers to have to like unite? Like, who's gonna be the Avengers level threat? Yeah. And with that one line, I'm just like, huh. So this guy could stand up to Thanos. Like, I could see that fight. Yeah. Because Thanos, I think, is like he's the measuring stick that every other Marvel villain is compared to, whether it's fair or not. He is. And I think Kang is suiting up to maybe pull a LeBron and challenge the King.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we get satisfied with this new villain. So he's gonna pop in and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Then we're gonna have Guardians of the
MODOK
Galaxy
is also
3.
confirmed.
MODOK is also confirmed. I don't know who's gonna play him yet. What's his name?
Bill Murray's gonna be in it, but they haven't disclosed his role yet. I hope he's not him, though. MODOK. I don't see how that could work.
Patton Oswalt was voicing MODOK in the Hulu show, and they should just keep him. He was fucking great.
But would he be any good? Also, isn't he voicing another role already? Isn't he voicing someone for Harry Styles?
Thanos is.
Oh, that's right.
Thanos' brother's servant.
Yeah, that's right. That's him.
That's right.
He could pull double duty. Like, no one's gonna check.
I mean, yeah, no one does check. To be fair, Cottonmouth is also Blade. So I mean, that.
Oh yeah, speaking of so it's gonna be Quantumania, then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which apparently James Gunn said that it's the end of the Guardians.
Well, at least they're his version of the Guardians. Rocket Raccoon and Groot could still come back or whatever, but it's the end of Peter Quill's story apparently.
All right, well, packing in what
Adam Warlock's making his appearance.
Adam Warlock is popping in, played by eyebrow kid who I always forget his name.
You got something to say, eyebrows.
I never heard it. You know what I wonder though? This movie is going to answer a question that hasn't been answered yet. What are they going to do with characters that don't die?
Well, Guardians has proved that you can kill characters. They killed what's his face in the second one. They killed Yondu in the second one, and
but he wasn't one of the primary.
Made everyone with daddy issues cry.
Oh, you didn't cry with that?
I didn't. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Oh wow.
Because you don't have daddy issues.
Oh,
I don't. I'm good.
Guess that says a lot about me. You know what? You know what I want to see in Guardians of the Galaxy 3? If you're gonna bring Sylvester Stallone back, do something with him this time.
I mean, it also depends on how much money he wants. Did he retire from acting?
No, not yet.
He should.
I wish he did when he did Rambo: Last Blood.
Yeah, but yeah, no, because think about it, man. Every other major character in every other Marvel film has either died or they're continuing. Like Natasha, dead. Clint, retired technically. Tony, dead. I assume Cap is dead. Thor lived and continues. I'm assuming Hulk is going to continue because, She-Hulk and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're going to kill off Peter Quill or if he's just going to retire and, not come back.
I don't doubt that James Wan is going to have. James Gunn is going to have something really interesting and original for this because he's given us nothing but that his entire career. So, I have high hopes. Next, after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is The Marvels, which is the sequel to Captain Marvel, who's going to unite Captain Marvel, Captain Rambo from WandaVision, and Ms. Marvel.
Have they given anything on the villain of this film, though?
I have no idea. No, not yet. They've cast people, but from like their surroundings. So like people that worked around Captain Marvel are in the movie, people around Ms. Marvel are in the movie, etc. They have not said a villain. Jude Law was barely a villain in the last one. So I don't know. We'll see. Nick Fury's Samuel L. Jackson is gonna come back for this, so that'll be cool.
I mean, they're probably setting up for a major event that we'll talk about in a minute. But okay, so after the Marvels, which I hope is much better than Captain Marvel, I really hope so. Becomes a film that we know shockingly little about, Blade.
Blade?
Ferny, you mentioned.
Yeah. What do you want to know from Blade? We've had 3 Blade movies already. We had a show. Like we kind of know everything that we need.
I don't know if it's gonna be rated R.
Oh, probably not.
I hope it is.
I would.
Let's be honest. The first 2 were great. The first 2 Blade movies are great. Third one, I still like it, but generally not considered the greatest. And hearing the behind the scenes stuff of Wesley Snipes on that film was a little disheartening.
Yeah, that video of him just saying, "Hey, y'all, spend your money. Like no one's gonna check."
Or I think he wouldn't talk to people directly. He would talk to them through Post-it notes.
Yeah, he used sticky notes.
Yeah.
Oh, and he used his stunt double in a lot of scenes to act. Yeah. Also,
hated Ryan Reynolds. Like, how?
Ryan Reynolds wasn't his most punchable at that age, so I get it.
Wasn't Triple H also in it?
Yeah. He was in it.
Jesus.
Beardless Triple H.
Ew.
But yeah, I want to see Blade. I feel like adding, for lack of a better term, a Constantine element to the Marvel Cinematic Universe is always good for diversifying your assets. Now, Punisher, we need to see.
Didn't they confirm a Punisher TV show? Am I wrong? They haven't confirmed a new, right?
They have yet to confirm.
Not yet, but we'll see. Bassam Tarek is set to direct, and Mahershala Ali is set to star. Next is go ahead.
I was gonna say, Mahershala Ali. How old is he? Like, is he like? Do you think he's around for like a long time, or like a handful of movies and I'm out and I'm a dip?
He's 48.
Shit, he's kind of on the older.
But he's spry.
Shit. Damn, man. I can't believe they cast a Blade that old. Like, this is a character that you could milk for a while.
Dude, have you seen how he looks? He looks better than most 20-year-olds.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, can you hold that out for at least 12 years?
He just got to keep drinking that Marble water and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So we got Blade, and then we got a movie I'm really looking forward to, Captain America New World Order.
New World Order.
Bam, 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 what if the main villain's Hulk Hogan?
Oh, let me hear you say, brother.
Hulk Hogan's still alive?
Yeah, he is.
He hasn't taken the proverbial 3 count to heaven.
Freddie was telling me a funny story. When Ric Flair had a heart attack, was in a coma. Ric Flair,
when Ric Flair had a heart attack, Hulk Hogan tweeted out, "Kick out, brother."
That's a real fucking story.
He also blamed the kid who was involved in his son's accident he blamed him pretty much.
Wait, do you know about that, Chema?
No idea.
His son was involved in a fatal car crash.
Either Hogan's Know Best or Brooke Knows Best, but he was on a call with his son in prison, and he's like, listen here, brother. I don't know what this guy did to deserve this, but everyone's just like, what?
But his son was driving. It's like, I don't know what that guy did to deserve it.
He was
What?
racing.
Yeah. So Hulk Hogan might be the best villain for Captain America New World Order. Yeah. You know what's also batshit nuts? They filed these trademarks like the day before.
Yeah.
They filed these trademarks the day before.
Dreyfus is making her comeback.
So I'm guessing that will be saved for like the Thunderbolts movie. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm guessing Captain America New World Order will be more about kind of Sam Wilson like getting used to being Captain America and being seen as Captain America. And I don't know who the villain is going to be for this. I know that the director was going to be Julius Ona.
Taxes.
Who Taxes would be a hell of a villain. He directed the Cloverfield Paradox, which I did not like.
No, he did 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No. I might be wrong.
Sure.
I saw something else where he popped up where it says, so I might be wrong.
Okay.
He did direct the Cloverfield Paradox.
Oh.
Yeah. No, 10 Cloverfield Lane was by Dan Trachtenberg. I am sure because I've met him. So,
his filmography is spotty. Why the fuck is he directing a Marvel film?
Well, so did the
three
Russo
movies.
brothers. So did the Russo brothers before they did Captain America Winter Soldier. So,
but he has 3 movies put to his name.
Yeah.
That's it. And then Captain America New World Order.
I don't know. Either he's a terrible choice or maybe he saw something that no one else saw. We'll see.
Maybe he can tell a good story. I don't know. Or maybe the Marvel committee is going to be on his ass like white on rice. You never know.
Well, maybe it's just a Marvel property that's good because guess what? I saw The Gray Man and it's not looking good for the Russos. So,
damn, I like The Gray Man.
I did not. So there's.
All right.
So, anyways, we'll see how. Yeah.
Also, Eddie, you forgot 2 projects: Echo and Secret Invasion.
I thought we'll tackle like the movies first and then the show.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So New World Order. We'll see how that goes. Just to finish here, Thunderbolts. From what I understand, Thunderbolts are like a group of anti-heroes, but I'm guessing it's gonna be like the group that Julia Louis-Dreyfus was getting together at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I'm guessing it's gonna be
it's the Suicide Squad # Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what Thunderbolts were. I really hadn't heard of that one.
The big thing is that the Thunderbolts, their leader is General Ross, and he's Red Hulk. So that's gonna be interesting.
Dead. He's also dead.
Yeah, the actor died.
Thunderbolt Ross, he died.
The actor.
William Hurt died.
He passed away. I did not know that. I didn't.
William Hurt doesn't hurt anymore.
That might be in poor taste, Ferny.
What? That was a good one.
Okay, so the Thunderbolts are coming. Basically, fucking Marvel's version of Suicide Squad.
I mean, if you want to like simplify it, yeah. I really like the director. I really like Jake Schreier. But maybe I like him because I've seen him because his movies have been like very like about young coming of age stories. I don't know how he's gonna fit in a superhero parameter, but I've liked his movies. I really like Robert and Frank. So we'll see how it comes out, but it's gonna be until like July in 2024. So we got time.
Yeah.
And to fill in the spaces between those times, we have shows. So to make sure we don't cancel our Disney Plus subscriptions. So a season 2 of What If, Secret Invasion, Echo, second season of Loki, Ironheart, she's gonna show up in Black Panther and then she's gonna have her own show. Agatha, Coven of Chaos, spinning off from WandaVision, and a new Daredevil show. What do we think about these?
I know which one you're most excited about.
Yeah, but we can say that for last. Ferny?
Out of the shows that I'm excited for, I think I'm excited to see Daredevil again. Granted, a part of me is I'm still waiting for fucking Punisher to come back because that's my favorite anti-hero ever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm pretty game for the shows. The one that I think is gonna be a little odd is the Agatha one, which makes me kind of think, what if she brings back uh Scarlet Witch?
She might.
She
That's
might.
a very real
I mean,
possibility.
we didn't see her actually died, and they left her pretty up into the possibility that if they want to keep her dead, they can keep her dead. If they want to bring her back, they can bring her back. So we'll see. Maybe. Agatha was pretty entertaining just by herself. I don't doubt a show will be. They'll find a way to make it fun.
Dude, it's really hard for me to take that lady serious after seeing her in Step Brothers. I fucking hate my life, Dale.
Jeez.
Didn't she said something and then he just left her hanging talking?
Oh my god. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh god. So what other Marvel film? Wait, so neither one of you are excited for Secret Invasion?
I am. I'm pumped. I mean, we already saw the scrolls, and we all knew like what that meant as far as the Marvel universe goes. So I was game like since the beginning. Should be interesting.
What's his name? I'm excited because Olivia Colman and Emilia Clarke are going to be in it, so they'll elevate the show, no doubt.
Yeah.
I liked Ben Mendelsohn as the leader of the Skrulls. I like how fucking awkward he was, which was great because I'm so used to always seeing him as a villain. So
I think the only thing that bothers me about him, he kind of talks like he has a mouthpiece in his mouth.
That's because he's Australian. Yeah, that's how they talk.
Really? Oh. I just thought he sounded muffled like the entire time.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Echo? Because that's something she's something to start out as a villain.
Echo was pretty good in the Hawkeye show. I hate to say this, but more people are gonna watch her show because Daredevil and Kingpin are gonna be in it. Yeah.
She's gonna be the Miz.
Pretty much.
Daryl's May 27. Hopefully she can overcome that. I'm sure she could.
Yeah. I don't doubt it. When it comes to Ironheart, we're gonna have to see how people react to her in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
I'm still a little. I mean, I know who I know of Ironheart, but I have like no fucking clue what her backstory is.
So,
okay.
Do you want me to drop some knowledge?
Go for it. Give me the spark notes. Something that kids don't know what are today.
So Riri Williams, she's Ironheart, but the thing is, so she's a genius. Tony Stark discovers her, and Tony dies as a result of Civil War II. She becomes Iron Man or Ironheart. The thing is that the response to her character was very polarizing because some people loved the representation, but some people also hated the fact that, dude, you introduced her in one comic and she's supposed to go from unknown to Iron Man in one comic. Like, it's a bit of a breakneck speed there, folks. So there's a divide, but I do think because she's going to be in Wakanda Forever, it's going to give us like a slower integration of Ironheart into the MCU, and maybe people will be more receptive because it's not like, boom, she's the biggest hero on the planet, go. It's more like, no, you're going to see her actual origin go up.
Yeah. Hopefully it comes out well. I like the actress. She was great in If Beale Street Could Talk. And yeah, I'm excited to see her. The one shot she had on the trailer where she's like hammering this piece of iron and then like a small heart-shaped piece like drops. That tells me so much and so little, but I am so intrigued by that. So I can't wait to see that. I love Loki season 1. Cannot wait for Loki season 2 because that was a mindfuck of a show, and I can't wait for a new season. And I want more Owen Wilson. So yeah.
I have no idea how the fuck they're gonna pull off Loki though. Like, it's such a weird. It might be the most experimental thing that Marvel's done as far as TV shows because stylistically that was probably WandaVision.
Yeah. But
like concept-wise, Loki was such a mind fuck. I don't know how they made the Infinity Stones insignificant. They made Thanos a nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what's next? What can you add? I'm curious, but also curious.
Yeah, curious but curious. I'm on the same page. The only one left is Daredevil. Daredevil Born Again.
It's gonna be a bad show. It's gonna be a scrub show.
You shut your whore mouth. There is 18 episodes. This is breaking the Marvel curse of only having like 6-episode or 9-episode shows. Why would they order 18 episodes if they don't have confidence that it's going to sell? From a character that should have not been brought back, they're bringing it back and they're putting him almost on every project, putting him on No Way Home, putting him on Echo, putting him on She-Hulk, putting him on his own show.
What if Daredevil Born Again is going to include cameos from everyone from like Spider, because it takes place in New York. What if we get to see him like maybe an episode with Spider-Man or just a cameo, something from Spider-Man?
Why not? Do
Echo, fucking Hawkeye. There's so much that they can do with Daredevil. Punisher can come back, and then it'll be like this will be the jumping off point for Punisher season 1 with Marvel, technically. You know what I mean? Like there's so much that they could do with it.
If they do, and if they end up doing like a Punisher show, and if they follow the Punisher Tiger comic, Jesus, they could do so much, and they're just sitting on these characters, and I'm so glad they decided to reuse them. If they're gonna do 18 episodes, I don't doubt that either they have a huge arc planned, or they're gonna fill it up with more street level superheroes.
What if it's what if it's a case of the monster of the week kind of thing, where like every week, every episode's a different week? Also, what if the episodes are short, though? I'm just thinking about that now. What if they're only like 20, 30 minutes versus being an hour each?
I'm okay with that. I would be okay with that. It's 18 episodes. They can do so much. Does anyone care about What If Season 2?
I couldn't give two shits.
Nah. I haven't even seen Season 1.
I did saw Season 1, but I thought it was fun, but not very long lasting. So it was just all right.
I think the only real bad thing about What If Season 1 is like the first episode was really fucking boring. The one where T'Challa goes into space, that's kind of cool, but then it just breaks down from there. Like, great job with Marvel Zombies, but that's about it. But
how is that not the first show that we talk about that's coming up?
What if?
Marvel Zombies.
They confirmed it?
Yeah, I remember seeing it on the panel, no?
It's not confirmed for when they're going to do it, but they are going to do a show about it. It's just not like they're going to fit it in somewhere. They're going to squeeze it in somewhere.
Like fucking Marvel Zombies, I'm pumped for.
Let's see. All right. What was I going to say? All right. So as soon as this closes, I'll resend the invite and we can finish up with Phase 6 because I got some. How much do y'all know about Secret Wars?
Very little.
Very little.
So we jump into
Phase 6.
Yeah, we jump into Phase 6, which we have three movies confirmed. Not shows yet, but I don't doubt those announcements will come maybe at D23, maybe later at another Comic-Con or something. I cannot believe it's been 3 years since they announced Fantastic Four, which is going to kick off Phase 6 in 2024. So before we talk about the next two Avengers movies that are going to come out in May and November 2025, we have a Fantastic Four movie that recently lost its director. So there's no director yet hired for it. No actors, no nothing. Just that it's the Marvel's first family. What do we think of Fantastic Four?
John Krasinski comes back. I'm game.
What if he doesn't?
We will see who they cast.
What if they? So I mean, John Krasinski might comes back as Reed Richards, but I'll explain that in a sec. I mean, I'm not against recasting. I'm not against them using him. Like it's fine either way because he's young enough to where he could be around for another 10 years and he'll fit in fucking perfectly. He's only, I think, like 37, 38.
I thought he was in his 40s.
Is he? Shit, he might be.
I wonder if this will be an origin story or if it's going to be. Come on. We all know that you know who they are.
He's 42. I I don't think Krasinski's going to come back to play Reed Richards again. I think he was just there as a token to fan appreciation. Like, hey, you wanted this so bad. Here, you can have him as like this version of this character, and that's it. And then we're going to get someone else, probably younger, who's going to be able to play the role a little longer. Maybe not Spider-Man age, maybe not Iron Man age, but somewhere in the middle. And I think it is going to be someone different. And it could be an origin story, or they could do a Spider-Man. They could just like, hey, that meteor storm, what a tough day. All right, whatever, and then they just move on with the thing. I think that's the route that they're gonna go because how many versions of Fantastic Four have we had? Like 3?
No, just 2.
This is gonna be the 3rd.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd.
Yeah. So I think that's how it's gonna go. We'll have to see who directs it, and we'll have to see who gets cast. But I have no doubt that this is gonna be pretty sure the Fantastic Four movie is gonna be like the equivalent of what Captain Marvel was between Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. Like it's gonna be that one last thing that we get before we get like a big team up, and it's gonna like do something to like unite everything else. Also, I don't doubt a couple of the Fantastic Four characters will show up in other projects before they come out into this movie. They have to start integrating them already because that's where the Stark Tower was sold to them. It's going to become the Baxter Building. So we'll see, but that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the silhouette of Universe from Thor: Love and Thunder looked like Galactus.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, from Eternity, right?
Mm-hmm.
It did. Then that wasn't by accident. I mean, there is an Eternity in Marvel Comics, but I mean, I'm sure they're loaded like there were fucking Celestials.
Yeah.
In Thor Ragnarok, I mean, in Thor: Love and Thunder, like there were Celestials in there, so I'm not surprised. They're gonna come out. It's not if, it's how.
And Roy Kent as Hercules.
Yeah,
Roy
he's here. He's there. He's every fucking where.
Roy Kent.
I'm gonna wear whichever film Hercules comes out in. I'm gonna wear a shirt that says "Kick his ass, Roy."
It's gonna be so fucking random. He's gonna show up and watch him show up in Blade. Like just it's gonna be so fucking random.
Well, dude, so Phase 6 only has 3 movies.
Confirmed.
I mean, confirmed.
Well, yeah, only 3 confirmed right now. But look at the dates. Like, where else are you going to squeeze in more movies? You can probably squeeze 1 or 2 in there, but like in the span of 12 months, they only have 3 films planned. I don't know how the fuck they're going to be able to release more.
Pretty sure they have more planned. They're just not ready to announce them yet. Maybe because of spoilers. Maybe because they're figuring out where to put them. But I don't doubt they have, because it says like they have 2 more announced films set for one for February 14 and July 25, 2025. So there's going to be at least 4 movies in 2025. 2024, we've yet to see because we have Fantastic Four and then something else. We'll see. But yeah. So also today, the director for Avengers: The Kang Dynasty was confirmed. It's Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi. He's going to take over as director for Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Avengers: Secret Wars still has no director. But yeah, yay for him. He's a great director. If you haven't seen Short Term 12, he's fucking amazing. So I can't wait. I think he's going to do a great job.
Agreed. I mean, Shang-Chi wasn't necessarily an ensemble cast, but it was a pretty big cast. He was able to balance it all out, so I have no doubt he'll be fine. Mm-hmm. But no, so the Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars. Can I drop some knowledge on y'all about the backstories of these comics?
You've been teasing me for this past like 20 minutes, so I'm ready.
So, okay, Doctor Doom might be the big bad of the final MCU phase. I know they're setting up as Kang. It might be him. They may go left instead of going right. So the Kang Dynasty, Kang is famously rivals with two sets of famous superheroes. Ant-Man is one of them, but also the Fantastic Four are also his arch nemesis. Like, Reed Richards has foiled his plans more often than anyone else. But you know who's Reed's biggest arch nemesis? Doc Doom. Now, Secret Wars, in the comics at least, basically there's a huge multiversal situation where all the multiverse, everything is collapsing in on itself. All the Earths are about to collide. And so to try and save the Earth, superheroes from Earth 1 are fighting superheroes from Earth 616 versus superheroes. Like, we get multiple versions of Thor beating the shit out of each other. We get multiple versions of Spider-Man fighting, going to war. The only one that doesn't really like try to fight is Miles Morales, who's just like, what the fuck is going on? And at one point, one version of Reed Richards makes something called the Life Raft to save a handful of people, but there are other Reed Richards that also make life rafts to save some people. Some of them are evil. Like in one version, there's the Cabal that has like Thanos, Black Bolt, and like a bunch of other bad guys. It's just a fucking off the wall. But everything settles down in War World, where Doom essentially made himself God, replaced Reed, made Sue love him, and like became dad to their kids. And he's forcing these universes to fight for his entertainment as a god until Reed, the original Reed, shows up and it's like, hey, bro, you and me, let's go. And they end up brawling in like the white nothingness. And Reed wins, and then like everything is factory reset, and then we get one universe. So the multiverse saga might end with one universe, but also bear in mind, Secret Wars opens the door for superheroes from other worlds to come together. We might get another time where Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield show up. We might get moments where the shitty version of the Fantastic Four show up. We might get the shitty version of Reed Richards being an alcoholic and being like, Sue left me or whatever. Shit will go down. It's just going to be really interesting because 2025 is not far away. That's 3 years away. That's not a long time for people to not want to sign contracts or whatnot. So we might get multiple versions of these heroes colliding in this thing where Battle World is meant for all these versions to kill each other.
You're telling me the fanboys that were crying because Nicolas Cage didn't show up as Ghost Rider in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness can keep pretending that their quote unquote fan fiction, theories are real and a possibility?
Yeah.
Damn
Secret
it.
Wars makes
Kick
everything
me out
possible.
of the universe. Kick me out of the internet. I don't want to be here anymore.
Look. If No Way Home like broke open the multiverse, this is this is the multiverse exploding and then collapsing in on itself. It's not an Avengers level threat. It is like a Marvel level threat, if that makes sense. Just to elevate it, like Thanos would be shitting bricks and being like, "Oh God," at this moment. He was taking orders from General Strange. That's how high up the hierarchy is in Secret Wars. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Like everything is on the table. So I didn't give two shits about the Fantastic Four film before Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty was announced. Now that I know that those are the next two Avengers films, it's like, oh, shit's gonna hit the fan. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I might be the biggest comic book nerd of the three of us. So there you go, mic drop.
Do you concede that DC is a dumpster fire?
Yeah.
I can see nothing.
Well, you'll see when, it's going to be really sad when you go to the movies to see the Black Adam movie and you're like the only one in the theater.
Does it sad. Like legit, Dito, does it bum you out like when you see like Marvel has like this really fucking awesome formula and like you're just looking at DC and like, well, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Real talk, it does, but it's beginning to get to me a little bit. I enjoy everything DC puts out, but like I'm also like, why can't you do
even
this?
Birds of Prey?
Yo, Birds of Prey was dope.
I like Birds of Prey. Nikki liked Birds of Prey. That's it.
I'm the non-believer.
I have it on 4K, but it was just I hated how Harley would tell stories, like tell it and then hold on, backtrack.
That was the fun part. She's fucking insane.
No, it's not fun. Act. We're not having fun.
Man, God damn it. I wish DC would get their shit together. Why? DC, I will be your Kevin Feige. I will hit the reset button. And from this point forward, I will make you rich. Just let me do it.
I
Okay.
don't think that would happen. I think that's far fetching.
You know who I feel really bad about?
Who?
I feel really bad about Michael Keaton. This was his big return to form in the Flash movie, and I'm pretty sure they had something to show in this Comic-Con, but Ezra Miller is just being an insane person in Hawaii. So they were like, you know what? Let's just not touch the topic, and we'll see.
Dude,
what we
I
do
could
with
see this
fucking
Comic
movie.
Con. I can see this Comic Con. I know there was one great year where DC had a shit ton of stuff to put out, and Marvel put out like 2 things, and I was like, yes, suck it, Marvel. This year is the exact opposite. Like DC, like with a whimper, man, with a fucking whimper.
And you are the meme of that guy who's at the Olympics, who's like celebrating and like and popping champagne, and he's in 3rd place. Like that's like that is what it sounds like right now.
I take that personal, Chema.
I know, dude. Like with Amber Heard casting a fucking big cloud over Aquaman 2,
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
Ezra Miller over here, fucking
Just recast them. It's not
Ezra
hard.
Miller, dude. Ezra Miller is
What a fucking
Wow.
insane person.
Dude,
what
okay,
a
look,
weirdo.
Allow me to drop some more knowledge on y'all's asses. In every contract in Hollywood, there is something called a morality clause, where if you do something to make us look bad, we can drop you and not pay you.
Well, weird because they haven't dropped Amber Heard or
That's what I'm
Ezra Miller,
saying.
so
Why haven't they dropped her? Or did the lawyer fuck up and not include that?
they are
There is a
committed
morality
to
clause
the
in every
bid.
contract.
Because
Just replace her with Amelia Clark.
just drop Ezra. Add
Elliot Page, I'll fucking take it. I don't care. Just put someone I'm not going to be ashamed to like.
I would love Elliot Page as the Flash. They would kick the shit out of that part. Yeah, pretty sad. Pretty sad showing from DC. Not gonna lie, the Shazam trailer was kind of fun.
That's about it.
But
Even-
that's
even-
it.
The villains
Even the new
just don't
Black Adam
interest me.
1-minute trailer didn't do shit for me.
I don't care about the villain. I don't care if there's a villain in Shazam. I just want to see them hanging out. I just want to see them do like stupid superhero shit in the streets, like as dumb kids. That's the hook of Shazam. I don't care if there's a villain. Straight up. Also, Rachel Ziegler is in it, and she is the Hollywood it girl at the moment. So down for that.
What else? There's also
Yeah, that's it.
fucking
Unless-
Shazam Fury of the Gods. They even reference the other superheroes, and he's just like, I suck. Like, why?
Yeah. Also, I think which one was it? Was it the Shazam trailer or the Black Adam trailer that referenced Fast and Furious?
Yeah, Shazam. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I've seen all the
Yeah.
Fast and Furious movies. It all comes down to family, and Helen Mirren was in it. She's like, the fuck?
Oh
He's
god.
like, guys, that was a signal. Dude, and hey, this is like the first Comic-Con where Marvel really showed out in a while, because most of the time they've been saving it for D23.
Yeah. Also, there haven't been Comic Cons in like 2 years, so I'm guessing they wanted to come back strong.
But, I mean, they have to come out swinging this hard. Jesus.
And there's going to be D23 in September, so more things are bound to come out there. We'll see.
Yay. Lucky me.
Yay!
Fuck.
Yeah. Yes. Lucky you. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Unless you want to talk about the D&D movie trailer, I think we're pretty much done.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Ferny?
good. I'm good.
All right. The D&D trailer looks fun. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
It does.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
that's it.
All right.
Ferny,
Folks, check us
say the
out
thing.
on everywhere that you check out your podcasts. We're legit everywhere.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Chema.
I've been Eddie.
This is Fernando from the Rollback Podcast. You just heard your review of San Diego Comic-Con 2022. We'll see you again soon. Let's cut it.